Welcome to Awesome Video Game Memories, where we talk about awesome memories about video games. I'm Ryan, and the game we're going to talk about today is Jump Force. So, oh boy, what is there to say about Jump Force, the 50th anniversary of Shonen Jump? So my first exposure to Jump Force was at E3 2018 during the Xbox press conference. They showed a trailer for this game and my reaction was, why do all the characters look like that? So I did get to play the demo at the game at E3 2018 at the Bandai private booth, and I was like, whoa, okay, this game is a bit too fast for me, man. Whoa boy, yeah. So a couple months later, I played the open betas of Jump Force, and my reaction was, whoa, this game is still too fast for me, whoa man. And yes, I decided to actually buy the game for the PS4 just to do this review for you guys, because I love you. Because that's the message of Jump. Always follow your heart. So, has the game improved in the time I played it at E3 2018 and in the open betas? Well, we can access the story mode at least. So, Jump Force begins with you creating your own character with a wide variety of expressions. Yes, your character has a great variety of facial expressions, just like all the characters in this game. Let me show them all to you. Yeah. Jump Force. I'm very angry. I'm very happy. I'm very sad. Jump Force. So Jump Force was developed by Spike Chunsoft, who developed the Dragon Ball Budokai Tenkaichi aka Sparking series on the previous generation of consoles, and the Dragon Ball Raging Blast series. So these are pretty big arena type fighters with different movesets than a normal fighting game, but you do get to travel all over the area and fire attacks and punches and stuff like that. So my biggest gripe with the gameplay in this game that it goes a bit too fast, and I was hoping the full release of the game was going to slow it down kind of like the Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi and the Raging Blast series, but whoa, it's still way too fast for me, man. It's so hard to tell what the hell is going on in this game. Like, am I punching? Am I kicking him? I'm just like a bunch of blurs. I know this is trying to imitate anime and stuff, but holy shit, this is too fast for me. And one big problem I do have with the gameplay is it doesn't exactly encourage variety, because like the first couple of battles in the story mode, yeah, are pretty easy to win by just punching, kicking, and using your special attacks. Then later on in the story mode, your opponent pretty much blocks like 90% of your attacks, and then they get you in a combo which takes off 90% of your fucking life, and it really sucks. I'm like, what the fuck, dude? So I was able to win most matches by either choosing Goku or a character that shoots fireballs, or just equipping my avatar with a Kamehameha, and then going all the way back, and then firing my Kamehameha all the way from the other edge of the screen, in hopes that it would hit the opponent, and then, when the opponent is kind of juggled up in the air, and then I attack again, and then kind of get him in this loop. But then later on in the story mode, the opponents get so hard, it's hard to get him in this loop all the time, so you kind of have to resort to rushing attacks. And oh boy, let's talk about the character models in this game. So unlike the previous game, J-Star Victory Versus, the characters kind of have more of a Todd McFarlane figure look to them, and it looks so awkward. Like, what the hell? They don't even look like anime or manga characters. I mean, they kind of look like really bad action figures, and they don't have expressions on their faces. Like, Goku is a guy who has so much expression on his face, and he's like, And like I mentioned before, your create a character avatar barely has any expression, so when you're attacking that enemy with the spirit bomb, you're like, yeah, die, motherfucker. And now let's talk about what most people kind of consider a huge disappointment is the Japanese voice acting only. So I personally tend to watch things more in Japanese with subtitles, but this game was clearly meant more for the Western market since more of the advertising was done here in the US. But I do understand a couple of characters from different series are done by different voice actors from Canada and the US. For example, Light Yagami and Ryuk from Death Note are actually done by Canadian voice actors Brad Swale and Brian Drummond. So I assume not only would it be very time consuming to make a dub of this game, and I also assume because J-Star Victory Versus wasn't dubbed in English, And probably negotiating the rights between all the voice acting companies was going to be very difficult, so yeah, I assume this is the reason why they didn't do a dub for this game, but I really do think it needed it because this game was clearly meant more for the Western market. And also we have the Jump Headquarters Hub World, where you get to talk to all of your allies, you get to buy items, you get to change your armor, and surprisingly, everybody here is dressed like Trunks. Cause variety, Jump Force, where is it? And if you want to move faster around the hub world, you can travel on like a motorcycle, on Frieza's little pod, or one of the turtles from Naruto, which doesn't move. Okay, Jump Force, can you be this fucking lazy? Sure, it's one thing to have the characters not have any expression, but to have the turtle not move its legs or anything, and I don't know why this irritates me so much. Like, I'm about to go Super Saiyan here. And oh yes, let's talk about the story, folks, and oh boy, I think the writers of Jump Force were trying to create like a Kingdom Hearts vibe to this thing, but oh boy, does it fall flat on its face so many times. So the game starts off in New York with no explanation on why the Jump world has merged with the real world, and it's barely ever explained in the game for some weird reason. Okay. So your avatar was apparently killed in the fight before, but you are revived by Trunks. Thanks, Trunks. So you go to the Jump Force base under the direction of Director Glover. And then you realize because of the villains, Kane and Galena, who have been implanting Umbra Cubes in all the Jump heroes, I think that Umbra Cube's going up Vegeta's... So you have to go around the real world, merged with the Jump world, and you have to free all the heroes from the evil Umbra Cubes. So basically the story goes like this. Hey, there's a hero in trouble. He's been taken over by an Umbra Cube. We have to defeat him. And then after that, another hero is taken over by an Umbra Cube. Oh wait, we have to fight Toguro from Yu Yu Hakusho 3 times in a row. What the hell? But then halfway through the game, the story does kind of take a turn, and then you actually beat Kane, one of the main villains, and then you realize Director Glover was an evil being called Prometheus, and he was the villain all along! I don't give a shit. My expression is just like my Jump character. I don't give a shit, man. Wow. Plot twist. And also, by the time you get halfway through the game, the opponents get really fucking hard, so you can't exactly do the Kamehameha spam trick like I mentioned, and you kind of have to resort to actually changing up your strategy a bit. Oh my god, but still, blah blah blah. So then after that, you and the Jump Force have to fight Galena, who I found a lot easier to beat than Kane, and then after that you have to beat the big baddie himself, Prometheus, and he's like blah blah blah, I'm gonna take over the Jump world and the real world in a place I don't really give a shit about. Oh wow, look at all the cool manga panels. I think this is the only cool thing I like about this game. But then suddenly, he takes away your Umbra Cube, and you have no more jump powers! So you have to fight this guy with just normal powers, which is really hard at first, but then once you get the hang of it, it's not too difficult, but it did take me quite a few tries. But then after that, Kane joins the battle with a change of heart, and then he loses his life to help you, and then after that you get all of your jump powers back, and then after that you can defeat Prometheus with Kamehameha spam and win the game! Yay! So after that's all over, the Jump world returns to peace, and then you are now the new leader of the Jump Force, and then you and Trunks are ready to go on your next mission. But however, Light Yagami and Ryuk have another agenda for a potential sequel that I don't really give a shit about. So oh boy, Jump Force. So Jump Force was meant to be the 50th celebration of Jump Comics in Japan, and I think they fell flat on the mark on this game because wow, this game is a complete mess. Like, we have really bad character models, really bad gameplay, really bad graphics, and why did they even bother with some kind of wannabe Kingdom Hearts plot in the first place? I mean, it makes no sense. It doesn't really go anywhere. It's kind of the same thing. Oh, Umbra Cube takes over hero, you must defeat him. Oh shit, Prometheus is really the big bad. Director Glover's a bad guy. Oh my god, I don't care. And also the funny thing about this game is, if you actually get the PC version, the original Unity file is lying right there for you to edit, so you can easily mod this game and turn it into something better. I mean, there's a whole ton of Jump Force mods here on YouTube that you can watch. So Jump Force, what a disaster of a way to celebrate Jump's 50th anniversary, and I just recommend subscribing to the Shonen Jump app for $2 a month and just reading all the Jump comics there. Alright guys, so that ends this episode of awesome video game memories about Jump Force. But you know what? I think it's time to continue my dance. If you want to learn more about Dragon Ball video games, check out my book, Play the Dragon, The History of Dragon Ball Video Games, which covers everything from the Famicom all the way to the PlayStation era. And it includes reviews, retrospectives, and detailed information about all these games. And as an added bonus, if you purchase the physical copy from Amazon, you get the Kindle version for your phone or tablet directly for free. So buy it today. And if you want to contact me, you can contact me on Twitter at @RyanMolina. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, especially subscribe, and make sure to click on that notification bell so you know when we release new videos. And if there's a Dragon Ball game that you would like me to cover, or if you have your own memories about these Dragon Ball games, make sure to leave those in the comments below. Take care.